Welcome back everyone. I wanted to make a quick video on the Dark Knight stats and what I think is going to be good stats. I did a bit of trial and error. I had some thoughts that originally I wanted to test out, and that was to see if Piety would have been a good choice. And I'll show you guys why. So basically it's going to be like every other Paladin Warrior. You're going to want to balance out your Vit to Strength ratio. Make sure that you can live those big hits and then still push out as much damage as possible. Warrior skill speed is actually going to be good up to a certain point, but I would highly recommend getting as little skill speed as possible for the Dark Knight and Paladin, just because you want to minimize the amount of TP usage you have. I know it affects the dot damage, but I don't know yet if the dot damage is worth running out of TP slightly faster. Right now I have full slaying. In full slaying at 188, I have 288 HP. Now if I go in full fending, I'll make sure I have the right pieces of fending. 170, I think I have more. Alright, so I have all my fending. So I'm not quite at the same eye level, but I'm at 17,080 HP in full fending. Now all my points went into strength, because I don't think that these points would be what would keep me alive anyway. When I'm leveling, I like to have as much strength as possible to kill the mobs faster. Now Dark Knight does have some self-healing, so it will play a factor in your healing abilities. Also, I walk around now with my Keeper of the Hymn, or Keepers of the Hymn. So if I was to notice that I needed more Vit, I could easily just replace it with one of these. These items now cost like 200 Grand Company seals, so it's really easy. I think it was 20,000 before, so it's kind of expensive. Now it's a joke. There's no reason why you shouldn't have these if you play around with your stats. What I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use one right now, is Piety. I'm going to keep it like this right now, and I'm going to go Vit won't matter. So the only thing I wanted to show is if I use Blood Weapon, Carve and Spit, so all your MP usage is based off your level. It's not based off how much Piety you have. And just to confirm this, I'll double check after by going full Piety build. Right now with no Piety added, I have 6,917. Now, if I go ahead and attack, I'll use a Dark Arts, and I'll do a Soul Eater combo. So Siphon Strike gave me back 884, and then I'm going to use a Blood Weapon just to show you. So 884 every time, 238. Every hit you do gives you 238. Alright, so now that you can see this, because originally I thought because of how fast you can burn through MP, if you had some Piety in there, that maybe it would make a difference and allow you to push more damage by using Dark Arts more often. Oh, I forgot to check Carve and Spit, just to show that Carve and Spit gives you the same. 884, the same as a Siphon Strike. So now I'm going to go full Piety. Now we have 217 Piety. And I'll even go as much as going Healing Piety. Just to show that even though I increase it by quite a bit, it won't actually make that big of a difference. So if I put as many pieces of Piety, my Piety went up by about 100. So 100 only gave me about 500, maybe 400 MP. You'll notice these skills still cost the same because it's based off your level. My strength definitely went down quite a bit, but just to show because I went full Piety. Now I'm gonna do the same thing that I did earlier. Siphon Strike 884, Carve and Spit 884, and Blood Weapon same thing, 238. So this is why having Piety won't actually help you, because it won't affect how much DPS output you increase. You're actually going to nerf yourself. If it would have affected the amount of mana healed, it would be interesting to go further with this and see what the changes could bring. So I'm going to leave it at that. So either you go with, Vit, Strength, or hybrid of both. Hybrid of both is probably going to be the best, because you want to make sure you live through those big hits. As far as secondary stats, parry is actually going to be decent. I'm not going to say it's going to be amazing, but because every time you parry, you have a chance of resetting low blow, so it will actually increase your DPS output. Now, by how much, I haven't done the full math yet, but parry is not terrible for a Dark Knight. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Crit's always good, determination always great. The accuracy, I'm not sure what the caps are right now, but I'm very comfortable with how much I have. I have way too much accuracy, so hopefully I can tone down the accuracy in a few weeks to come with new gear. Unless we actually need that high. I don't think we need 700 at this time, but maybe I'm wrong. But so far I haven't missed any attacks from the front. So just a quick recap. Vit first. When you are comfortable, you can live all the hits and you're well timed with your cooldowns. Put in some strength for your second, because it will also affect your self heals. Your secondary stats. Stay away from skill speed if you can. Increase your crit, det, parry. Those three. Accuracy is always important, but as soon as you reach accuracy cap, just stop putting more accuracy in. Just try to aim for that level. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully this has helped you out a bit. I know that it kind of makes sense, and some people will probably laugh at saying, oh, Piety, but I originally, when the expansion first came out, I thought this was an option to just have a quick look at. Don't forget to subscribe. Come check us out on Twitch on Wednesdays and Thursdays where we raid, and have a good one. Hopefully this has been a good video for you.